This is FilmScream. Want the latest on movies, shows, video games, and tech? Then keep it right here. Now, here's your hosts, Michael Allen, Daniel Long, and Zach Gordon.
FilmScream. Welcome to FilmScream. What is this, episode 4?
Hola,
Something
¿cómo
like
está?
that. Week
812, I think.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
on episode 112. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, checking out the episode. We are on week 4, like I said. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about, but surprisingly enough, a lot of it's video game stuff this week. Okay. Real quick, I want to go ahead and get the shout-outs out of the way. Shout-out to Caitlin and Jonathan Yarborough. It was their wedding this past weekend.
Mazel tov.
My sister
Congrats.
and my new brother-in-law. Love you both. Congratulations.
Shout out to Mike Slaughter this week as well.
Hey.
He's a big supporter of the show.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that? I have no idea.
Some faggot.
But yeah, some fucking faggot. Yeah. Okay. October video game releases. A lot of people don't know. This is a big month for video games.
It always is.
So in
October
October,
and
yeah, that's
November.
crazy, right?
It's fall.
October and
Right in the
November.
beginning of the fall,
Yep.
you know. It's weird how that's not big for movies either. Well, May, June.
Well, December is, because that's when everybody goes to see it.
December,
But
yes.
the reason they do the games is because everybody can buy it for Christmas.
That's right.
Yes. Get them out early so everybody knows they're out there.
And then it's probably the same as movies where, like, in February and January, they just put out the stupidest shit that they have.
Texas
So,
Chainsaw
like,
3D.
Because people are going to be so bored, they'll be like, fuck it, let's go see a movie.
So, like,
Yeah.
No Man's Sky 2 will probably come out in February. Same for, like,
Oh, shit, nice
Dungeon Siege 4.
Nice burn. We'll serve the No Man's Sky burns until later. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's run through all this, and we'll talk about it. Mafia 3, the first one, coming up in October. It didn't look interesting to me. 2 didn't look interesting to me as well.
Never played it?
I played the demo for 2, and it was a not as good Grand Theft Auto.
Well, apparently it's you could run out of gas when you get a car, and you can get pulled over for speeding. I never played it, but that's what I
Because
heard.
that's what I do. I
Yeah.
want to play a game to play by the rules.
Yeah, that's what I
I mean,
want. Yeah. Hey, Grand Theft Auto, hey, I want you to audit me when I don't pay my taxes in the game. But yeah, Mafia 3. I don't know about
Do you have
this,
to go
Daniel.
to a 9 to 5 as well?
No.
Yeah.
To work in 95. All right. I'm not a Mario fan. I know you guys are. Paper Mario Color Splash for Wii U.
Yeah.
We have a Wii U. I don't know if you're gonna get it.
We
Like,
haven't
you
played
plan
the
on
Wii U in like 6
We
months.
haven't played Smash Brothers. It's just collecting dust.
Yeah.
But 100.
That sounds like something somebody told me when I bought it, that it would just like collect dust. I didn't feel like listening though, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
can trade
we
it
have,
in.
we have Smash Brothers. so
Yeah, I don't want to get $6 for something I paid
Yeah.
$210 for.
And the day when we want to play Smash Brothers again,
Exactly.
or
Or
we'll be the ones laughing.
when
so.
Wii U actually has good games that come out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, 100-foot robot golf. Nobody cares. PlayStation 4
the fuck
and
is that?
PlayStation VR. It's just giant Gundam-looking robots playing golf in the city. I don't care.
Well, they got the mid game coming out for PlayStation VR.
Yeah. VR, guys. VR.
Yeah.
Like, what, less than 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Gears of War 4. I know a lot of people are excited about that. Even
I'm
PC.
Is the PC coming out?
No.
I'm pretty. Yeah.
Is
Windows PC and Xbox One.
When's it come
out? October 11th.
You know what? I might have to splurge and get that one.
2 days.
Get it.
2 days before
can't wait.
VR.
I hope my desktop can run it. It's kind of outdated.
I'm sure.
I'm sure you'll be fine though.
I mean, maybe on like medium.
Yeah, probably. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. Hey, PlayStation. Why? Stop with the Tomb Raider game.
Please.
Okay, nobody wants like a budget Nathan Drake female to. I'm tired of those fucking games. I'm tired of them.
I mean, if they're gonna do that, just take his daughter and make a game.
And everyone's gonna be like, but Mike, Tomb Raider came first. I don't give a fuck.
You sounded half Japanese. But Michael.
But the Michael. God, we got racist.
It's not racist.
But the Michael.
You've been practicing that a little too much.
Tomb Raider came first. I don't care.
PlayStation about
I really
it.
don't care. Everybody knows Drake would kick the shit out of fucking Laura Croft. It was a one-on-one, right? right?
Absolutely.
One up for the boys. God, I'm so tired of losing to women. Okay.
Yay, domestic violence.
Male privilege doesn't exist. Anyways, Shadow Warrior 2. Now, I'm surprised they're making a second one, but apparently the first one was a cult classic.
Oh, yeah.
And a streamer I used to mod for, he actually played the shit out of it, and he loved it. It's just a cool hack and slash game, you know?
Was it a full release, like $60?
I just know it comes out on the
I don't think
13th.
so.
It doesn't have a price here, but it's also co-op. So, the PS4 and Xbox versions will not be out until early 2017, but they're probably not going to make that much. October 21st is when we start getting to the meat and potatoes. Battlefield 1, I see them actually making a good bit of money off that game.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people love the
Did you play the beta?
beta. No, I watched a lot of people stream that game. It looked really fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Except for the hilariously broken horses that they did fix now. It looks a lot of fun.
That was my favorite part. Yeah, the horses.
I'm sorry, I
horses.
zoned out. Did we say something about the beta?
Yeah, I was asking him if you,
Yeah, we're saying
if
it
you
was-
played the
No,
beta.
I played it for a little while. That's fun.
Battlefield 1, so yeah, definitely. This is where my wallet's going to start hurting. I'll probably end up getting Battlefield 1 because a lot of people are going to end up getting that. And I love Battlefield games.
Yeah.
Civilization 6, a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I loved 5.
See, Brandon loves...
I still play 5.
Brandon loves all of them.
Yeah, I have
He plays
3.
them to this day. He told me he played it for like a weekend straight once.
Yeah, I've done that too, especially when 5 came out. We'll have October 25th, we'll have another Dark Souls DLC for $15. Here's another game that's going to hurt my wallet. A lot of people think I'm crazy for liking these games.
Is it Destiny? Are you going to
But
buy Destiny
I know
again?
Zach. No, but we'll get into that. I know Zach likes these games too. Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, I can't fucking wait. The show sucks.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible.
Really? Super?
Yeah, they've gotten way too crazy now because they had to introduce God Power. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I
Just
didn't like
bring
the-
in Super
I didn't
Saiyan
like the
4,
movie.
but do it on your own terms.
I didn't like
Akira?
the movie with the Super Saiyan gods. I felt like it was too like childish.
You thought it was too childish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of
Battle of the Gods was bad. Resurrection of F was pretty good.
It was okay, but it still had that same thing I didn't like about the other one.
It was
The whole,
really
like,
childish. It was
yeah.
really Saturday morning cartoon.
Like when they would have never done that when they were on Namek. They wouldn't have stopped and like made jokes and laughed about shit.
It's a little much. And I really, Daniel, I know you like Gohan. I'm not a big fan of Gohan, but I hated how they made him such a bitch. Like he just stopped working out. Now he's just some scrawny guy in a tracksuit. That pissed me off.
They need to start over and just reboot the whole thing, or tell different stories in the same period because it's getting to a point where like, what's coming next? Because everybody's too strong.
Or Akira could have just done GT his own way.
Yeah.
You know? Instead of that travesty we're stuck with. World of Final Fantasy, some weird little bobblehead looking game. Titanfall 2. I don't see anyone excited about this game.
no, not at all.
That kind of sounds like Mirror's Edge because I didn't even know Titanfall 2 was coming out that soon.
Yeah, it's coming out for all consoles this time, not just Xbox.
Gross.
Yeah. It's
Oh, and then
garbage.
another one I'm excited for, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition.
which is not special edition. It's just,
Mods.
Was it? Oh, it is.
it's just Skyrim.
But they're still working on the mods.
But does it come with the
glad.
DLCs?
Yes.
Yeah.
It comes
Okay,
out
then.
with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm fine with. I love the vanilla game enough to play it just by itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a busy month coming. Like they said, they were making fun of me about Destiny. Destiny came out last week. I've been playing that. I don't know. I just love Destiny because I like grinding and farming for new shit. And that's
But see,
kinda
what
my
you do
game,
is
grinding.
Is you play it for like 3-4 weeks,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Fuck this game," and then you talk shit about it, and then another DLC comes out, and you're like, "Hey, Destiny."
I'm like,
So you're like,
well, I'm like, yeah, hey, Destiny, the story is shit, but look at all the new toys in the game.
you're like one of those people that's like, they eat McDonald's or something. They're like, "God, I'm never gonna eat again." They're like, "Hey, look, leftover McDonald's."
Daniel made a good point. He walked by when I was playing. He was like, "Are you Destiny's bitch?" I'm like, "Yeah." Unfortunately, I am their bitch.
See, you made a joke. You were like, "Yeah, I spent like 180 on it," and then we calculated it, and you spent like 180 on it.
It was like $176.
Don't worry.
Let's not even count the $10 I spent last week.
It's okay.
In microtransactions.
You probably will spend more than that.
Don't feel bad. I bought the Ghost Edition when it came out.
I felt bad though, and I bought the white PlayStation Edition. We both did, didn't we? No,
I
just
didn't.
me. I was the only idiot. And
No, because I still have my Day 1 edition PlayStation. That's the only one I've had.
I don't know. We're all fucked out of the game. Next week we're gonna talk more about Destiny 2 for more information and stuff, but we're gonna move on. ET website, ET Online, had a pretty interesting article, the 15 scariest movies of the last 15 years. And I remember recently, actually not even a month ago, we were talking about like our top 5 horrors from like the last decade.
Right.
Actually, it's not even the last
It's one
decade.
of our favorite genres.
My favorite horrors were in the last decade.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just want to go through their thing and kind of see what they have and see if it matches up with us. I mean, right off the go ahead.
Zach, you were saying it's one of our favorite. I think the thing that separates horror from like comedy or like action, like you can have just a mediocre action movie, but horror movies usually like you either really like it or you fucking hate it.
Oh yeah.
So it's one of the more interesting ones because it's either going to be hit or miss.
They start right off the bat with the one in my top 5, the Babadook.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
They're number 1, Babadook.
It wasn't so much like scary. It was just like a good story. I mean, it was still like
It was very deep.
It's kind of freaky, but I mean, it was still like the whole thing about like the mom going crazy and stuff like that. It was
very deep, and it had a really good message. I felt like.
And the female played the mom.
Actors, the kid and the mom.
Awesome. The mom,
the
kid was cool. He was so creepy looking. The next one on the list, they got the Swedish movie Let the Right One In. We Americans, we remade it. Let Me In, I think it was called.
How was that?
It was like Let Me In, or I have no idea.
Yeah, the one with that
Chloe
was
Grace Moretz.
Yeah, it was a while ago. That was like 2008.
It was a remake. Yeah, this is a
They
classic.
put it on
from
Netflix.
2008.
They put it on
Netflix. I don't think they still have it, but they did it a while ago. It was pretty good. It was okay.
Third one. Wow, another one in my top 5. Probably your guys' too. The Conjuring.
Yeah.
This is an older article, by the way. I'm pretty sure The Conjuring.
What was it, Daniel? Could I have one for the Congress?
The Conjuring.
So,
one for the Conjuring.
So all 3 of us used to work at a movie theater, and that's kind of how we all met. And
I still work in a movie theater.
Yeah, Daniel still works at the movie theater, but I'll let you tell it. I wasn't there for that moment.
It's whenever we're working in box office and stuff, and we got to deal with customers that don't know how to pronounce. Like, what was that one? The Ouija. Can I get one for the Ouija? I'm sorry. Do you mean Ouija?
Ouija? Or y'all remember that pretty awful movie, The Lazarus Effect?
Oh my god!
I was working in box.
The Lazarus Effect.
I was working in box one time, selling the tickets, and somebody came up, and I was working with this girl. Her name's Jasmine. And she's a sassy African American woman.
Okay.
And this kid comes up, and he goes, he said, "Can I get one for the Larkus Effect?" And she looks at him with the straightest face. She goes, "I'm sorry." I died.
You gotta fuck with these people too. Like when that person came up, hey, can I get one for that Morgan Freeman movie?
Oh my god!
I'm like, we don't have a Morgan Freeman movie. The one with Morgan Freeman in it. And I look up and I'm like, oh, you mean oh shit, what was that one?
It's probably Denzel.
Olympus Has Fallen. And he just happened to be like Speaker of the House or something.
No, he became the president.
He was
acting
but
president.
It wasn't his movie though, so I was fucking with her.
The fuck was that?
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
weird. Hold on. Okay, weird noises. All right.
Horror.
Horror. Was yours doing that? Nope.
No, that's good.
All right. Well, troubleshoot. But anyways, yeah, I would just fuck with people. And okay, what is that?
Okay, Daniel.
No,
Did you
it
find out
wasn't
what
me.
it
I
was?
think it was just a coincidence.
Okay. Like I said, they're number 3. Conjuring. Number 4, not in my top 5, but still a badass fucking movie. And this movie proved that Daniel Radcliffe can do more things other than fucking Harry Potter. Woman in Black. The first one, not the fucking second one.
Oh my god!
Second one, what they did was they probably just bought the rights to the movie and they picked all new people and
probably the director who
something
did
together.
Sinister too. Jesus, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. Let me stop you though. Are these in any particular order? Or they're just like, here's 15 good ones.
They're top 15.
So
We're at number 5 now.
So 1 was the best?
1, yeah, Babadook.
They thought that was the best?
Yeah.
A lot of people did.
Last 15 years.
I don't know about that.
I definitely think it's top 5, but best.
I think
Yeah,
the reason why
stretch.
they put that at number 1 is because it's original. I feel like
So original.
Yeah.
they made it original, and they didn't make it 100% about the scares. They made it more about the story, which I think
it was very
had a grander
surreal. Yeah.
effect.
The atmosphere of the film
Right.
really drew you in and really terrified.
Right, the way they filmed the way they filmed it, the way they wrote it, they made it like very dark and
the visual in
very
that film,
depressing.
cinematography in
Yeah.
that film, man, it was just amazing. Number 5, 28 Days Later. I love 28 Days Later. I thought that was a great film.
It's okay.
I even like the mindless fun of the second one, 28 Weeks Later.
Yeah, I think
But,
it's Zach.
But okay, I think we found the problem. We're over here smoking on a nice tobacco pipe, and I kind of fucked everything up when I was smoking it. But anyways, all right. But yeah, 28 Days Later. 6. This movie right here. This was the movie you were talking about, Daniel. You kept talking about like It Follows, or whatever.
Oh my
yeah.
god, dude!
We finally
It was pretty
watched
good.
it, and it was a very original movie.
It was
weird.
It was very weird.
Weird.
It was in a STD that
Yeah.
killed you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, it was just a really well done movie.
I really liked the soundtrack in it. I thought
It was
very good.
cool, wasn't it?
Kind of had like an '80s vibe to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It was really cool. Hold on a second.
We're going to have to cut out a lot.
Yeah. And there we go.
Why are you gonna cut out on that? Just, I'm sure the people want to be involved in these weird shenanigans. All right, the next one they have here, number 7 is kind of be considered a comedy and a horror. Shaun of the Dead for number 7. Great film. Number 8 was basically the start of James Wan's career.
Insidious?
Saw.
Ooh.
And he's doing
Why
a
would
new
he put-
Saw.
why would they
He's
put
come
Saw?
back to Saw.
Higher
Well-
than Insidious.
I don't see Saw as a horror. I see it as just a really gory thriller.
Torture
like,
porn. Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
It's like Hostel. You wouldn't
There
put
wasn't
Hostel
that-
on top,
No, not at all.
top 15.
They have it
scariest
on this
movie.
list.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
I don't like this
Number
list.
9. Here's the one you liked, and I ended up liking. The Strangers.
Yeah.
That was a really fun movie.
Very cool movie. I
It
liked it a
was.
lot. It was
You
a really
hadn't
cool
seen
movie.
it. It came out, like 2008? We
Yeah.
just watched it last year.
Last year. You finally
Really?
were like, Mike, you need
Oh,
to watch
man.
it.
No, I mean, I saw it when it came. I saw it in
Yeah.
theaters.
He had
I
to
saw it
talk
in
me
theaters
into
as
I
well.
watching
saw
it.
it with my first girlfriend, and she was fucking terrified.
Oh my
It
God.
was scary though.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
Luckily, we went at like 3 o'clock though. So
I think the one reason why that movie was so fun is because it was very. I mean, I don't want to. I guess it
Original.
was realistic. Yeah, because it
I
was.
think it was
extremely
original,
realistic.
Yeah.
realistic, and what was even scary, the scariest part about it, it was random violence.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And the thing is, a lot of murder and a lot of stuff like a lot of the crime is just fucking random shit. Anyways, half the time. So
One
yeah,
of the-
it gave
one of
it
the
more of
best
a real feel to it.
chilling lines ever at the very end. She's like, "Why are you doing this?" And she goes, "Well, you were home."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Shit."
yeah. See, it was just random.
Well-
Number 10. A couple times on this list, they get away from the whole point of the thing. But number 10, Corpse Bride.
Huh?
That's
I
not
don't
a
see
horror
how
movie.
that's a horror.
Okay.
We're gonna move on to The Descent. I've never seen The Descent.
Fantastic.
That's true. I have seen a movie.
I have.
that I have not seen a movie.
I watched it.
It's true. It's
I
happened.
watched it.
I watched that, and they surprisingly had a second one.
Yeah, they
that didn't-
did.
That
It was-
wasn't very popular. It was
No.
on Hulu. It was okay.
It was. I liked how
was-
they continue off where it was, and they
Yeah,
used the
yeah,
same
exactly.
actor or actress.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, The Descent was a lot of fun. It's pretty cool because I like caves, and so
See that
The-
that came out in like the same time that like a lot of movies like that
yeah,
not like the found footage, but like the couple people with a camera, and not
Right.
just like it was them being filmed. It was like someone with a camera.
Right.
Like Quarantine.
Yeah.
Came out.
I like that movie because
And-
I love found footage films.
And that one movie. Well, it's REC, but I don't know how you pronounce it. But
REC.
it's like the foreign
Record.
version.
Record.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
it's
call
the
it
foreign-
record.
It's
Yeah.
a foreign version of
Yeah.
The Descent.
So Descent is basically like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much like that.
Well, then I'll probably like it. We need to watch that. Here's another one, Cabin in the Woods. Wrong.
Whoa.
You didn't like Cabin
You
in the
didn't like
Woods?
Cabin in the Woods?
Nope. I give it props
Really?
for being original, but other than that, I didn't like. I thought it was over the top.
I thought it was fantastic.
Little
No, the way
cheesy.
they.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
You thought it was fun? Was it a comedy?
It might as well have been.
Really?
It was fine.
Kinda.
Josh Whedon did it. So
It was great how they.
Thor was in there too.
Yeah. And Sigourney Weaver.
Really?
Yeah, she was in it.
I didn't like it because I thought it was boring. And on top of that, like I said, I give it props for being original.
It was. It poked fun at every single horror genre, kind of.
But I didn't see it as funny. I thought it was really cheap. I thought it was... Maybe it's because I thought it was supposed to be a serious movie.
Maybe you missed some things.
Yeah.
But like,
or maybe I didn't
watch
see it.
that
Maybe
one.
I'm thinking of something else.
The part where
No, it was
they're
great.
in the little warehouse where everything was.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Cabin Fever.
Oh, Cabin Fever
Oh,
was
yeah.
trash.
Yeah,
Cabin
fuck
Fever.
that movie.
That's what I'm thinking of.
No, Cabin in the Woods was.
Then I have not seen this movie then.
Cabin in the Woods was the one where like, oh, you have.
yeah.
It's the one where they go in like the warehouse and then they have like all these different monsters behind glass, and that's like.
Oh, they're storing like mythical
Yeah,
monster creatures.
They had like
Sigourney
unicorns.
Weaver.
I remember,
they
and
had,
they broke out at the end.
like the
Uh-huh.
stereotypical.
I did see it. That movie wasn't bad.
The stereotypical long-haired
The stoner.
Asian girl.
Yeah,
And
No,
then
it
the,
was a stoner.
I remember now.
Oh no, you're talking about one of the
Because
monsters.
they had like mermaids.
They had like
and,
the clowns and
clown. Yeah,
the trimmer
and
monsters.
they had them all locked
and-
up in cells and shit. Yeah. 13 Goodnight Mommy.
What the hell is that?
Never seen that.
Fuck you out of here with that
Hostel,
shit.
Number 14, Hostel.
No, put
No.
that shit out
The
of here.
first one
Okay,
was intense for me.
I could see how
because
it made the list because it had a very big controversial when it came out.
Very controversial.
Yeah,
It was-
that's the only
You get
reason
to
why.
see that one girl from the Princess
Yeah.
Diaries. The friend from the Princess Diaries, she gets like sliced up and it's
Uh-huh.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. And 15, I love the original. They went a little too far with it now, but Paranormal Activity. The original was fun
It depends.
because, like I said, I'm a sucker for found footage.
It was great.
But it was a great movie. And then they just kind of like...
I don't know. The last one, the ones where they pull out they bring in the cholos with the shotguns.
Yeah,
and
the
they're like,
Hispanic
"Let's
ones.
go."
That
I thought
Yeah,
that was great.
where they were just like,
I thought
bring
that was
it,
great.
dude! Yeah.
That was great.
No,
That
there
was
was
not
there was
It was
that, that wasn't the last one.
That was Holmes.
That
Come
wasn't
on.
the last one.
That was
though.
great.
How about? But let's talk about our top 5 favorites. Okay, Zach, started with you. Go, boom.
Okay.
Just name them out. You don't have to put them in order if you don't want to.
Okay. Well, for number 5, I have to, I'd go. A lot of these are going to be on this list, but Paranormal, I'm going to put at 1.
Okay.
For 5, and then 4, I'm going to do Insidious. The Insidious
Hell yeah.
series, dude, is so good.
Hell yeah.
4,
3.
no, 3. I guess I'll do. No, not The Conjuring. I'll go ahead with Babadook for number 3.
Babadook, okay.
Yeah, and number 2, I'll go with The Strangers.
Dude, I'm coming across this table if you don't fucking change something on that.
Why?
No, we'll discuss it afterwards. We'll discuss
number
it.
1 though,
Fucking
Conjuring
coming-
for sure.
coming across this
Conjuring
table.
1 or
Conjuring-
2 or
coming
the
across
series?
this table.
Conjuring 2. Okay,
Two?
we'll start with
Okay.
Conjuring 2.
Daniel,
Yeah.
here we go. Where we
Number 5 would be Sinister.
go? Okay.
4 would probably
Sinister.
be...
I forgot about Sinister.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming across the table. Number 4 would probably be...
I'll be right with you.
4 would probably be the first half of Sinister. 3 would be the last half. 2 would be the mid parts, and then 1 would be just the film as a whole.
The 1 would be the credits.
No. Probably in no particular order except Sinister's on top. Sinister, Conjuring, Babadook. It's really hard. Like, I've seen a lot of shit horror movies.
But at the same time, we've seen a lot of good ones.
What
We have
about
seen a lot of good ones.
Puppet Master?
No, we're
never
not
seen
talking
that?
about stupid like I don't know what Hollywood
else?
fetish with
What are you
with
on right now?
horror
4?
dolls was.
You're on number
original.
4 now. What do you
I'm
got?
on 4 and 5, and I probably couldn't.
Okay, you know what? Wait,
Okay,
I'll
well,
go-
I'm going to throw mine out real
I'll
quick.
go
before we
ahead and
start.
change mine though before you start.
What?
Take out Strangers at number 2 and put Exorcist. That's classic.
Original?
Yeah,
Okay.
original.
Okay, yeah.
It's a great one.
I finally watched The Exorcist a couple months back. I know it's crazy coming from me.
That was the first time.
That was the first time, and it was okay.
It
Nothing
hasn't aged very well, but I mean it's
Well,
still
when you
scary.
have movies like Saw, it's not really fair.
And Ouija.
Okay, and can I
was
get that
trash.
Ouija? Can I get one for Ouija?
Ouija, please.
Ouija, please. That was not a black woman. We were making fun of white people. Don't sue me. Okay, I'm just going to throw mine out there. I'm not going to have them in any specific order, but Conjuring, Conjuring 2, Annabelle, Babadook.
Oh yeah, Annabelle. I would put Annabelle
Yeah,
on mine.
What did I say? Conjuring, Conjuring 2, Annabelle, Babadook, and Sinister. I would have to throw those ones out there. But yeah, we've always Zach and I have kind of been on one side and Daniel's been on the other about the Sinister, because Sinister was a great film.
It was.
Conjuring
But the
is
reason why we
good.
liked Conjuring is because it had a huge, awesome cast.
Yeah.
But-
it was
I
a
mean,
lot
we're
better.
talking about a couple of them
as
are
far as
A-list
stories go,
celebrities.
As far as stories go, Conjuring's been done a lot.
Well, the story.
So for originality,
Okay,
I
yeah.
can't give it to Conjuring for that.
but it's based on the couple that started that whole thing with the haunted
No,
house
that's
and
like
the
a
family.
great part of it. But
Yeah.
like Conjuring, just the first Conjuring was just about a possession. Like you've seen that all the time.
Yeah,
But I like Sinister because it's original. You've never heard
very
anything like
original. It was cool.
that. Where you got this guy, this demon, who is using children
Yeah,
to kill their family. It's
and the movies
creepy.
the movies were fucked up,
yeah, the
especially
home
the
movies.
lawnmower.
Yeah,
The lawnmower one, that was the. I think
was
that was
terrifying.
Still gets
the
me.
worst one. Yeah.
yeah, because it's like all quiet, and then you just hear screaming.
But I'll tell you what, 3 films in the last 15 years scared me so much it was hard for me to sleep. Sinister, Annabelle because of the basement scene, and Conjuring 2.
Conjuring 2,
Those 3
man.
films have made me so anxious and so like, I don't know. It gave me like cold sweats. It was just so. Those movies were so unsettling.
You know, I
You know
don't-
what movie people like are like all over its dick, and I didn't like it that much. You remember that movie You're Next?
Okay.
I liked
that
it
one,
because it was just. I just thought it was badass.
it was fun.
I just
It was
thought
a lot of fun.
It was a
But
mindless.
people need to get off its dick because it
I don't
It
know.
was not the greatest.
It wasn't.
It
that
It
wasn't.
was a thriller. It wasn't even horror.
It was just fun and entertaining.
It was just a cool.
And that's what you
yeah,
came
it
to
was-
see it for.
I thought it was just a mindless fun. That's all.
Absolutely.
It was kind of cool, and I liked how she was kicking everybody's ass. So
Absolutely.
It was kinda cool. There's a movie that real quick I want to mention that we saw, and a lot of people shat on it, but I really enjoyed it because of how original it was. As Above, So Below. Do you guys remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
When they
The
went- I think
one where they
somewhere
were
in
in the
France.
Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
was kinda
really,
cool.
really enjoyed that movie, and I thought it was really cool. It didn't really get the props that it deserved. But
No.
go see it, guys. I really recommend it. I'm sure you've seen the other ones. They've been out for a while now. But As Above, So Below. All right, moving on.
And
What
it-
about
but,
the pyramid?
The Pyramid.
Oh yeah, that was good, right?
Buddy, a buddy of mine, and I saw a screening of The Pyramid. It
No,
was-
we all saw it together.
I didn't see
we
it.
all did.
You
I
were
wasn't
there?
Were you there?
Yeah, I was
Okay,
there. Me,
we
you,
saw
and
that
Lucas.
screening. Oh, it was
Yeah,
horrible.
it was- Oh man,
oh my god, it was like
I was kind of excited for it because I was kind of hoping that it would just be a fun. I wasn't expecting it to
found
be
footage.
great. Yeah,
I told you I love those movies. I'm like,
but
dude,
no,
it looks like
it
no,
certainly
it's horrible.
wasn't.
There's a reason why they
But
didn't show the main villain in
the one,
trailer.
the one horror movie that I forgot was Texas Chainsaw, the 2000. I think it was 2002, 2004, something like that. The one with Jessica Alba. That one was really good.
Was it Skeleton Key?
No, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, I didn't like those movies. The
No?
original or any other new ones.
No.
I like House of a Thousand Corpse. I
Rob
liked,
Zombie.
what was the one we watched?
Devil's Rejects. We just watched that.
We just watched
I've
that.
never
not too
seen
long
any of
ago.
those movies.
Great films. But moving on. Okay, moving on. Walking Dead season 7. We're going to start a review series when that airs at the end of the month. Well, I just want to go over the synopsis real quick because
That's gonna be weird because the show comes out. What is it? Sundays? Sunday nights, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna review it and then immediately watch the next one.
Huh?
Well, because it won't come on until like 8, and we do this at like 6. So immediately after this, after we record
shit. That's
our
true.
episodes, we're gonna be watching the next one. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a problem with that unless we
mean,
could always
that's fine.
wait.
We could. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
We'll
Guys.
watch it
You
during
don't
the
worry
week
about it.
once
The
it
only thing you
starts.
guys have to worry about is just listening with your pretty little ears. But I just want to go ahead and read out something real quick that the one of the execs on the show said about the synopsis. The first half of season 7 sees our group fractured, broken, bereaved, and picking up the pieces while living under the thumb of oppression. Negan will have successfully brought survivors under his control, brutally convincing them to live under his rules with a deadly and horrific example of what happens if they don't. So basically, we know what that means. Someone gets killed in the beginning because we're all waiting for that.
From what that sounds like is that they're following the comics almost exactly.
Yeah.
And I've read, I think I've read up until like right after the whole Negan storyline in the comics.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much exactly how it starts. Is he kills somebody in the comics. It's
who does he kill in the comics?
It's Glenn.
Glenn. Okay.
Yeah, he kills Glenn in the comics.
Well, he probably won't. He's a very popular
He
character.
kills Glenn and he cuts off Rick's hand, doesn't he?
No, Rick
he
gets his
loses
hand cut off by the governor.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
early.
Yeah. See,
Early.
I stopped at issue like 90. That's like I think right after the governor.
Okay.
See, and the governor in the comic is so much worse than the show.
Way better character.
He
Way
destroys
better character.
Michonne
Yeah.
bad. And then she gets her
Way better
revenge,
character.
and it's pretty good.
It's
But
pretty
anyway, what I was getting at is I think that's how they're gonna have to do it, especially to win people back. Stay true to the comic and make it as satisfying as it is in the comic.
It's a shame.
But of course,
'cause I love Glenn.
I haven't gotten as far as the most recent comic, and apparently something happens after the Negan storyline. I don't want to spoil anything, but something happens that happens during that storyline. You think it's done, but then it keeps going in another thing, and I hope they do that in the show as well, because it's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
because it has to do with Carl, and it's supposedly people still love the comics. So.
I'm ready for him to die, but I think
see
everybody...
you and Gabe hate him, but I don't have a problem with him. I thought in the beginning he was a kid and he was a terrible actor, but recently he's kind of stepped it up a little.
Did you see what they were doing from season all throughout 6? They gave him such minimal dialogue. I thought for sure he was going to die at the end because they started distancing him from the other characters. He only had a few lines of dialogue throughout the whole fucking season.
Yeah,
and it wasn't until the end where he started showing up and then he got shot in the head and then you're like, all right, yeah, and now he's still alive. Fuck. But I don't know. I thought for sure with season 6 when they started holding back on his dialogue, I thought he for sure was going to die. But
no,
we'll see.
He's too important in the comics for him to die.
Yeah,
and in the comic, because the show, it's I don't know if they've said how long it's actually been in the show. They probably don't want to because clearly Carl's 10 years older than he was when the show started.
Yeah.
But in the comic, he's still when Negan comes around, he's 8.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
he's already been through
lot
shit.
Different. Yeah.
He's already been through a lot of shit. That little kid, man, he's a trooper.
So I guess we'll get more
see.
into detail with that whenever we get to those episodes, but because I don't want to spoil anything, but hopefully they stay true to it.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see. Like they said, the first half of the season it's going to be about Negan, really oppressing the shit out of him. So I want to see Rick bite another throat. Eat another throat.
I'm excited for Ezekiel.
Ooh,
I don't know if you heard about him. He has
King
a tiger.
Ezekiel, dude.
He has a tiger.
Fucking tiger, yeah.
And the tiger rips zombies' heads off. It's pretty awesome. I don't know how they're going to do it in the show, but
Cool.
I hope
they
do.
should have a zombie tiger. All right, moving on. This past week,
But they don't have zombie animals.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, this isn't Resident Evil. That shit show. Not the video games. Not the video games. The movies.
Goddamn right.
Goddamn right. Okay, moving on. This past week, we've heard some interesting information about Cyberpunk 2077 CD Projekt Red's new game, and it's supposed to be fucking massive. This past week, they've one of the I believe it was one of the execs or the designers were talking about how the world is going to be massive. It's going to eclipse the open world of The Witcher 3 and offer seamless multiplayer from beginning to end. That's fucking crazy. And if you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, Cyberpunk 2077, head over to YouTube. It's very interesting. It's going to be a dystopian style. It looks like it's going to be like Fifth Element.
Did you
Blade
know?
Runner,
Did you know that's the only game that they've developed so far as The Witcher?
Yeah.
It's a very small company.
It is.
As far as amount of games.
Yeah,
released.
and they know, and they're very talented at what they do.
Did you
Especially
know
when we
The
see
Witcher
with-
2 was released on Mac? Yeah, okay. What can you play it on low?
Was it released like 8 months after the
Probably.
official release?
Yeah. Enhanced edition, released 2012. Yeah.
I'm really interested in this game though because I like dystopian era, RPGs, I guess. Dystopian era settings in movies, video games, it doesn't matter. And this is supposed to be an RPG just like The Witcher. And I kind of want to know, what do you guys expect to see from this video game? I mean, what do you want to see in this new CD Projekt Red video game?
Well, I know they've been talking about it for a while, so I just hope they don't fuck it up. I mean, in the past, they've shown that they're not...
The track record,
Yeah, they have a pretty good track record, so I'm hopeful that it's not going to end up like Doom or something because it's taken so long to come out. Because they first said something about this back in like 2012.
Right before The Witcher released.
The Witcher 1?
No, Witcher 3.
No. The first time because that was like a re-announcement.
Oh, you're talking about Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Forever ago. Yeah, and at the end of the trailer it was like coming whenever it's released.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever it's ready. And that was like 2 years ago.
It was fun. It was a while ago. But CD Projekt Red is one of those very few companies where they're going to make good shit, just like Naughty Dog. So, and Bethesda.
I mean, if it's basically like The Witcher with, guns and things like that, that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like the RPG styles, like Borderlands, where it's like guns and like aliens and things like that.
Yeah. And they even posted on their website because they're looking for some more people to add on to their team because supposedly they're also talking about there's going to be drivable crafts in the game. Everything in the game that you see apparently can be driven. So that's going to be a massive overhaul. It's going to be fucking crazy how big this world is going to be and how immersive.
I'm kind of thinking
when you're doing
something
like
maybe like Mad Max mixed with some kind of space thing. I don't know.
Some
maybe
kind of
Deus Ex. I haven't played Deus
You
Ex.
think the combat will be like Mad Max? And
I hope so. Mad Max was a great game.
God, I fucking love that game. I played it in its entirety on PC, and I played a good bit of it on PS4.
It was a lot of fun.
Really good game.
One of those games I'm sad that I didn't get a chance to finish, but I guess I always have time to. I can go back to it or whatever.
Yeah. Great game. All right, moving on. No Man's Sky. Some very funny news came out last week. Not last week, actually, but 4 or 5 days ago.
What, did Sean Murray get put in jail?
That he should. No, it's not that bad. Advertising Standards, which is I think it's a federal organization in Europe. Advertising Standards Authority in Europe has launched an investigation into No Man's Sky, and basically what they did is they asked Valve and Hello Games, the guys who made the game, to either defend or remove storage page trailers and screenshots.
That'd be a lot they had to remove.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking videos that include user interface design, ship flying behavior of animals, large-scale space combat, structures and buildings as pictured. Here's one that I thought was funny. Flowing water. Does the game not have flowing water? That's funny. Speed of galaxy warp, loading time, aiming systems.
That's coming in a patch. Flowing water is.
Flowing
water patch, $4.99.
Screenshots include size of creatures because they don't have those massive dinosaurs. Those are a lie. Behavior of ships and sentinels, structures, buildings as pictured. Quality of graphics. References to loading screen trade convoys, which do not exist. Factions vying over territory that does not exist. But, I mean, do you guys think it's warranted for them to get investigated? Because I solely believe that it does, because I'm tired of companies doing shit like this where they get your hopes up and then you get all these poor people just fucking pre-ordering. Guys, we gotta stop pre-ordering. Just stop pre-ordering.
I haven't pre-ordered a game since
see,
it's been a while.
You're smart. See, I'm not even
No,
the
I
only
just
game
hate
I'm
getting
pre-ordering
burned.
is Skyrim because it's got everything. There's nothing else coming.
What if it's full of bugs though?
Please, I love when my Bethesda games are full of bugs.
What?
You say, what if it's full of bugs?
No, I'm saying that. Yeah.
No,
why would you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, would you be mad if you pre-ordered it and it was like to the point you could almost not play it?
Oh, I couldn't play it? No, I'd be pissed. But if there's bugs in a Bethesda game, I'm all for it. Yeah, I love that. I love my Bethesda a little crazy. Like I like my women. But yeah, I mean, I wholeheartedly believe that they deserve to be investigated, and they definitely need to make some changes in their advertisement of this game because it's very misleading.
Yeah. I think he's pretty much done though. I don't think he'll ever make another game.
Sean Murray, you don't think so? He still hasn't talked. The only thing No Man's Sky has posted on Twitter was some patch details, like last Tuesday or something.
And they probably got trashed in the
first
comments.
time they talked in a month. They probably did. I didn't check it out. I should have.
I know when I might have talked about this in one of our previous ones, but he was like that the first time the game came out, people were streaming it and they found each other. And then he was trying to play damage control on Twitter. He's like, I think it's amazing that our players are so dedicated and so involved, and that they were able to find each other in the first few hours of the game. That's amazing.
Yeah.
We're working on the part where they can see each other.
No, it's an instance issue. No, it's not. No, stop. But yeah. And people are thinking a lawsuit will follow. But
Class
I don't know
action.
if it's going to hold.
Hopefully.
Because Valve did offer refunds. People can get refunds.
Everybody did.
PlayStation.
I've never seen
offer
PlayStation offer refunds that fast.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Because
right?
their marketing or their what is it? I don't know what kind of department that'd be. But anyway, they're bastards when it comes to anything. Because if you try to do like a chargeback, like if you were charged, what's the word? By mistake,
yeah,
they'll fucking ban your account like immediately. If you do any kind of refund or chargeback or anything like that.
That's so weird. PlayStation scare me. I mean, even the CEO of PlayStation sat there and said, I think Sean Murray just got, he said a little too many things that he should have or something like that. And I just thought, I was thinking, maybe Hello Games also lied to PlayStation as well, because I doubt PlayStation will put their name on something so
I don't doubt
unfinished.
I don't doubt it.
But
Xbox is better.
But yeah, I definitely think they should be investigated. And as some examples, a lot of people don't know, but the people have been ripped off by video games for years. I mean, EA promised
Never
if
this
you
bad,
buy
though.
Battlefield 3, you get Battlefield 1943, and everybody pre-ordered it. Still haven't gotten the game yet.
They're working on it.
And yeah, I know. And when they had the shameless advertising, like for when Ubisoft had what was that game that I played for the longest time? I was excited for. Turned out to be crap.
Ubisoft game?
The Division. When game companies take when they take quotes and stuff, like best new franchise and stuff, but it really what they said was, the company said something else, like this blows Destiny out of the water. But IGN, what they really said was their beta blew Destiny's beta out of the water because it had more players. But that's not really fair because the Division had PC players as well.
Yeah.
When people take shit like that, it's outrageous. And then when people steal, or when companies steal from people for games like Colonial Marines, which, by the way, they ended up losing that lawsuit. Gearbox
lost it?
No, Gearbox was luckily able to get out of it.
Oh, okay.
Sega ended up paying like $11 million.
Good.
They got hit pretty bad. But that just proves that it wasn't Gearbox that did it. But yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and get close to finishing up here with we're starting our review series for the Netflix show Luke Cage.
Oh my God, Luke Cage.
Right. Fucking awesome.
So good.
All right, Luke Cage, episode 1, Moment of Truth. So far we see...
No, I kind of binge watched it, so you're going to have to fill me in what happened on episode 1.
I've binged watched it too, but it's just the first episode. You remember when we see Luke Cage working at both of his jobs, and he was a bartender, and he met the
Jessica
officer,
Jones?
Misty.
Are you talking about Jessica Jones or Luke Cage?
Luke Cage.
Okay, so you're talking about
episode 1, when he's working at the bar, and you meet the undercover.
Well, he's working
officer,
first he's working as a barbershop.
He
sweeps up hair,
sweeping up hair and stuff.
and then he works as a dishwasher at a restaurant. But then they tell him to go work
Yeah.
the bar.
Here's a small synopsis. With tension building in the streets of Harlem, thanks to ruthless club owner Cottonmouth,
Don't call
Luke
him that.
finds it
Don't call him
increasingly
that.
difficult to live a quiet life. And this is when we get a feel of who he is as a person. We don't really know his backstory quite yet. We won't know that until further into the series. I've already finished the series. Zach, I think you're
I'm halfway
4 or
through
5
episode 3.
episode.
think I'm on episode 4, maybe 5.
Okay.
I think I might have started 5.
I binged it to the end. Great fucking show.
How many episodes?
13. Which is a good healthy number for a first time show.
What is it about 13? Because everything has 13.
It's either 6, 10, or 13.
Sometimes it's like 18 if you split it into 2.
And then you'll get those shows that companies are really brave and they're just like, all right, 24 guys.
Office.
Yeah, The Office. Fucking 24 episodes a season for fucking, what was it?
See, but
How
that's
many
something that
seasons?
doesn't
Like
have to
9
run together.
seasons?
You don't have to make that run together. You just find a bunch of people and say, hey,
Funny stuff.
$1,000 to write this episode. 20 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Have it going. Great fucking show. If you guys haven't seen Jessica Jones yet, definitely check out Jessica Jones. It introduces Luke Cage first on that show. I don't think you watched Jessica Jones yet, have you?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Okay. But yeah, so far we really enjoy the show. I know you guys do as well. So far we really enjoy it.
Let's get deeper into it. What do you like about it?
What I really like about it so far is just Mike Coulter, the actor who plays Luke Cage.
Yeah, he's really good.
The funny thing is,
has he been in anything else?
No, I don't believe so. Here, let me look him up here.
No, he's really good. I mean,
He's believable too.
The first time I saw him, I'm like, dude, this guy needs to play Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern. It'd be fucking amazing. Apparently, he was in Men in Black 3, $1 Million Baby, Zero Dark 30. What? I've never seen this actor in my life.
so he was in
a lot. Maybe he just played lower and stuff.
He's been in like a ton of shows. The Following, The Good Wife, Jessica Jones, Agent X, Defenders coming soon, American Horror Story, Criminal Minds, The Ringer. Oh my god, dude, this guy's been in everything. But as soon as I saw him, I was just like, dude, this guy needs to be Green Lantern. Jon Stewart, Green Lantern.
I can see that,
dude. Because he's just
they need to remake.
Cage.
They need to pretend the Ryan Reynolds didn't.
No,
the Ryan Reynolds one didn't happen.
no.
Yes,
It wasn't a good.
Ryan Reynolds was
Stop.
great.
Stop.
he was great in Deadpool.
He was great as a
He was
Green
great.
Lantern.
No, he wasn't.
Mahershala.
Who?
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get this. Mahershala.
Your hair does what?
Mahershala Ali. Sorry.
I think your hair looks
Cornell
fine.
Cottonmouth Stokes.
Oh, okay.
Mahershala Ali. Okay, he might be a Muslim, but
You think?
Could be.
he might be. But great actor. I like him as Cottonmouth. Very cocky villain. Very cocky.
He is very
arrogant.
Very
but-
Harlem.
But to
Harlem-y.
very streets. Yes. Theo Rosie plays Shades. If you guys don't know, he's from one of my favorite shows, Sons of Anarchy.
He
was
looked
on that
familiar.
show.
I wasn't sure where from, but
Sons of Anarchy, one of my favorite shows, and so far I really like the vibe from the characters are feeding off each other, especially Misty Knight. I fucking think she's dead sexy, dude. Detective Misty Knight, dead
the
sexy.
old one.
Dead sexy. Older, yeah. And then dude, I don't know. Was the captain in the first episode her captain, the Blasian, just the outright like the really loud projective captain? You haven't seen her yet. Okay, she probably hasn't come into the show yet. I can't
don't
remember
think
what
so.
episode.
You're not talking about. Oh, you're. No, I don't think so.
Okay. She's pretty cool. She's pretty badass. She was in a lot of the 70s. I think she was in one of the 70s movies. But do you guys also from the show you get that like that 70s Shaft vibe from it?
Kinda, yeah.
Absolutely,
with a little bit of that Black Dynamite in it.
It's great, yeah.
Foxy Brown.
Oh my god, yes.
Some of that stuff. Oh, I get so, and I love the music in this fucking show. It's really cool.
The way they are the trailer. I don't know if you ever saw the first trailer for it, but the way they played "Shimmy Shimmy Ya, Shimmy Yam, Shimmy Yeah," dude, it was so great. It got me hooked
It's
right
got
away.
great music. The cast is awesome. I'm gonna warn you guys right now, and I don't think it tears away from the show too much. But there's a lot, and I'm perfectly fine with this stuff. But there is some, they're always talking about a lot of, I don't know how to say it right. Like how
What?
they're always like proclaiming, my people and this and that. And
Okay.
Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
fine with
No,
that.
there's really not.
It might throw some people off, and I just
I
want
think-
to warn you about it. But it
I think
doesn't
it's-
take away from the show. I
No.
enjoy the show. It's
It doesn't.
amazing. Watch it.
I think it shouldn't be in shows like that though. Like, because what's the
No.
point? I mean,
It's a superhero
awesome.
show, right?
You're proud
Yeah.
of your race.
Yeah.
You're proud of your people, your place.
And I'm glad. And
Harlem
you guys
being
gotta,
that
and
place,
you
I
guys
guess.
finally have a show that has, That's just really good.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
think
enjoyable.
I don't think race should ever play a part in any kind of TV show.
Especially superhero. We're just there to see people kick ass, you know, and have a really good backstory, which it does. Mm-hmm. But so far, the show's been really great. It's been fun. Episode 2 next week, and we'll progress through there. It's going to end up. Luke Cage is going to end up.
This is
running
going to be a
with Walking
weird
Dead.
review series because I guarantee we're going to finish it in like a week, and then
We'll have to recall
2
back,
months from now, you're going to be like, all right, episode 13. I'm going to be like, what the fuck
We're going to be talking
happened in
about
episode
this,
13?
and Walking Dead and this are going to be running together.
Oh yeah.
We talked. Daniel and I talked. I'm sure Zach will be up for it. Always Sunny comes in January. I'd like to talk about that.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, going strong. Show's
man.
funny as ever. And then
Well, last season was
and then
okay.
Game of Thrones.
Last season was great. When they move in together, that's one of my favorite episodes.
It was okay.
It's a scorcher out today, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, but Game of Thrones. What was it, towards the end of next spring?
I think they
April.
pushed it
Summer.
back.
About
Should we
April,
about that?
yeah.
So we're really excited about that. That's gonna be a fun series to review. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into Week 4, episode 4 of our weekly podcast. Real quick, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that we have a 24-hour stream October 28th, starting at midnight during the release of Skyrim. October 28th.
Cue that music, Daniel.
I'm going to be attempting a
Hold on,
24-hour stream.
Mike.
Start over.
What? You want to start over what, the outro?
No. On the
Podcast?
24-hour stream.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go here. October 28th, we have a 24-hour live stream. Yeah. 24-hour live stream. I'm going to be tempting 24 hours
Hold on.
with the... Oh, my God. Here we go. What do we got? What else we got? I want to hear it. Is the DJ voice going to come on? You're listening to...
Nope.
No,
What do
no,
we
you
got?
just go ahead.
Anyways, October 28th, I'm going to be attempting a 24-hour live stream. That's October 28th at midnight.
Oh,
Jesus. There you go. That's the best intro. That's the best intro. But yeah, starting at midnight, guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to be
Copyright
attempting...
claim in 3.
Yeah. Starting on the 28th, midnight, I'll be attempting a 24-hour stream of Skyrim in celebration of the 5-year anniversary of Skyrim and the release on PS4. So tune into that. It's going to be twitch.tv/MicMacAttack. That's MC.
Hey.
You're just gonna get us flagged.
I don't think that's copyrighted.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to get unmonetized. But anyways, but yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for episode 2 of Luke Cage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good way to get out. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm watching, but it's
No flex zone.
upsetting.
Is it porn?
No, it's an animation of Fetty Wap. Oh God! And his eye just twinkled.
That
his
sounds
bad eye,
terrible.
too.
Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week on FilmScream Weekly Podcast.